Shubhodaya. Good morning to one and all present over here. I am Dr. Shambulingappa, the coordinator of this 1 week AICTE ATAL sponsored online FDP program on capacity building on living mindfully. Now I request our regional director, Professor Basraj Gadge, to just give a brief introduction about this FDP. Over to Gadge, sir.
Namaskara. Good morning to one and all. I warmly welcome the resource persons, participants across many states for this online FDP program sponsored by AICTE. AICTE ATAL program, which is being organized over here, is capacity building on living mindful. From today to Friday, that is 25th September 2020. It's a unique program out of 500 FDPs, which has been allotted to various institutions and colleges on different themes. Only 3 FDPs have been allotted to capacity building across India, and we are one among them. It's a pride moment to share that. The main objective of this FDP is to ignite and enhance the inner capacity of all of us and thus increase the potential and productivity of all the stakeholders. In this pandemic time, this sort of programs gives some kind of relief to all the participants. I would also like to share, incidentally, today, 25th September, is observed as International Peace Day. So it's a wonderful moment for us to host this program. At the end of the program, I'm sure all the participants will rejuvenate physically as well as intellectually. I wish all the best to all the participants to take the best out of this program. I think 200 participants have been registered for the program, which is the restriction. Once again, I thank all the resource persons who have kind-heartedly accepted our invitation and will be delivering for all the 5 days. I wish all the best to our organizers who have taken all the pains to organize this program to the requirement of the faculty members participating. Once again, I wish all the best to one.
It's my honor to introduce a great personality like Sri G. N. Seshadri. He is an engineer with over 30 years of management experience in supervisory, managerial, and top executive positions. He has passed many courses in German language and was in West Germany in 1977 and brought into this country the technology of manufacture of generators and traction machines. To his credit, his parallel experience of 40 years in areas of soft skills, attitudinal skills, behavioral sciences like goal setting and achieving, effective communication, memory, interpersonal relations, stress management, time management, change management, development of positive work culture, values in life, yoga, pranayama, and meditation. He has successfully and efficiently trained over 4 lakh people in over 4,000 training programs. People from all levels, right from working class to the ruling class. He has trained both production and service areas like engineering, industry, textile, hotel, pharma, IT, hospitals and government organizations like BBMP, BWSSB, KHB, KSRTC, KPTCL, BESCOM, etc. He has efficiently bridged the gap between educational institutions and industry requirements. Sri Seshadri also trained students in UVCE, RVCE, PESET, RNSIT, NIE, BVB, BMSE, and other institutes. He strongly believes in the mantra, knowing is not doing, doing is doing. The participants are made to practice what they are trained. He has studied Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads, and other scriptures and brought a healthy blend of Western management and Indian philosophy in his training. He strongly believes that the root cause of human behavior is in one's thoughts. He is associated with the Chinmaya Mission and served as Secretary General and presently serving as a trustee. He has visited many countries and addressed in national and international seminars. He has been inspiring rural people and youngsters. Sri Seshadri has developed a Shandilya Personality Development Center with the purpose of conducting soft skill and personality development training for rural youth near Kanakpura, Bangalore. He is the founder director of Shandilya Institute of Nurturing Excellence, popularly called SHINE, which has been nurturing the hidden excellence in people and shining their dormant potentials and capabilities. He has converted history readers as history makers, and proficient people are made efficient. He is humble, highly knowledgeable, and down to earth personality. With this brief introduction, I request Sri G.N. Seshadri sir to take over the inaugural session on human values and happiness. Over to you, sir.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Shambulingappa, for that beautiful introduction. Hopefully, I deserve few words that you have taught. Okay. To all the participants who are here, namaste and good morning. This subject is very, very dear to me, happiness. Before we start, I wanted to bring to your attention that I live in Bangalore, and right opposite to my house is an educational institution. And once, a young girl was going, certainly to the college, but just to start the conversation, I asked her, "Where are you going?" I knew she is going to the college, but I wanted her to talk. She said, "Yes, I am going to the college." I asked her, "Why do you go to the college?" She said, "I go to the college for what? To study." And I said, "Why do you want to study?" She said, "To study because I must study and get some knowledge and write an exam and pass an exam." I asked her, "Why do you want to pass an exam?" She said, "I would like to get a degree." See, please understand, the process is, why college? To study. Why study? Pass an exam. Why pass an exam? To get a degree, postgraduate degree. And I told her, "Why do you want all that degree?" She said, "No, I must get a good job." Okay, you want a good job. I asked her, "Why do you want a job? I can organize so many jobs." No. I want a job, simple, to make money, to get money, lot of money. Going back, why going to college? Why college? To study. Why study? Pass an exam. Why pass an exam? Get a degree. Why get a degree? Get a job. Why job? To make money. I asked her, "Why do you want to make money?" She said, "We have to buy things like house, car, other items, go around the world, and all that." And I asked her, "Why do you want all these? A house, car, other equipment, facilities, latest smart TV, latest smart mobile? Whether you are smart or not, your mobile and TV should be smart." Why do you want? She said, then she started thinking, "I want all this so that I can be happy." Think. Right now she is going to the college, and ultimately what does she want? Is happiness. Not only that girl who is going to the college, all of you who have gathered here, who are in various jobs, no jobs, profession, no profession, whatever you are, whether you are a homemaker, whatever you are doing, ultimately, think, my dear friends. Ultimately, what you want is happiness. Maybe, of course, I don't deny that you would like to have success, but ultimately, the money, power, position, all that things, ultimately, what do you want is happiness. But the biggest question is, we want happiness, but are you getting happiness? Does the money give us happiness? No. If money gives happiness, some 40,000 per month should give you some happiness. 1 lakh per month should give you more. 2 lakhs per month, little more. 10, 15 lakhs per month, it should give you very much a lot of happiness. But is it giving? No. Money is not giving. Or is it the position that is giving you happiness? Then the people at the lower level, the working level, then the supervisory level should be happier. The managers should be happier. The highest general manager, CEO should be very, very happy. But is it happening? No. That is not making people happy. It is not the money. It is not the power position. Do you think a house makes you happiness? Then, let us say, a single bedroom house. If you have a double bedroom house, you must have double happiness. 3 bedroom house, little more. Then what should happen to you if you have a 27 floor building with 168 car parking facility with a helip? You should be very, very happy. Is it happening? If then, for example, or is it in a vehicle? Then people who are walking, a person with a bicycle should be happier. With a bike or scooter, more happiness. With an entry car, more happy. With a higher car, with BMW and Benz, you should be very, very happy. Is it happening? No. It is not the money. It is not the position. It is not the status. It is not the possessions. That's not going. Then where is happy? Or that way, people with 1 wife, 1 husband, so much of happiness. With 2 wives and 2. Ask those people, they will tell you how miserable they are. So, then where is happiness? We are trying to search for this happiness in money, in power, position, status, and things outside. But this we all know very well. All of us, even if you are very, very successful, you have everything in this world, ultimately without happiness, we are miserable. Even with all the success, the higher, you try to get higher positions. In spite of that, ultimately we want to be happy when that happiness is not coming. And the question is, where is his happiness? Today, by the end of this talk, you will certainly get certain tips on where is happiness. Is it in things? Is it in people? Is it in things outside? Or is it inside me? And having known that, then we are going to have certain things, what makes us happy. And I am going to share with you a small PPT. Hopefully, it will quickly come out. All right. And this is what we wanted to show you. We are now in this session. We are going to discuss on the human values and happiness. This is a part of this program. It's a beautiful concept, capacity building and living mindfully. I have founded this institute in the year 1996. That's what your Dr. Shanmugam talked. And I also have an NGO which caters to our social contributions. Now, I am going to talk to you on one small important aspect of. We'll begin with what we already know. Yeah. Have you seen? I want you to start imagining a wall. A wall is like this. Wall is made out of bricks. The quality of the wall depends on the quality of the bricks, and the quantity wall, the size of the wall, depends upon how many bricks that you use. This is a wall. It is made out of bricks. The quality and the quantity of wall depends on both the quality and the quantity of bricks. If there are more bricks, you will have a bigger wall. Less number of bricks, less wall. Then, more importantly, the quality. If you have got these country-made bricks, it is just made like that fast, and then one little bit of, if it gets into water, gone. You build a wall with those bricks, within some time, all that wall is gone. But we have a beautiful, machine-cut bricks, table mold bricks. Some of them have got a metal sound. When you make the wall out of those bricks, they are very good. So, if you want to improve the quality and the quantity of wall, we have to improve the quality and the quantity of bricks. If this you have understood everything in life. Our life is like a wall, and bricks are like experiences. So, it is like the wall is constituted of bricks. Our life is a series of experiences. In Sanskrit, we call it as Anubhava Dhara. Jivana, the life, is a series of experiences. All of us want happy life. Now we are trying to understand happiness we are wanting to get. Now we are basically trying to understand what is life. We want happy life. We are trying to understand first what is a life. What is life? Happy life I want. First we will understand what is a life. Life is like a wall, and bricks are like experiences. So our life is a series of experiences. If you want happy life, then majority of my experiences should be happy. If you have got lots and lots of experiences, people say he has got a rich life. If I don't have too many experiences, it's got a poor life. If majority of my experiences are happy, people say I have a happy life. If majority of my experiences are sad, people say he has got a sad life. Be with me, my dear friends. All of us want happy life. Then life depends on experiences. So if you want a happy life, majority of my experiences should be happy. Understood? We want happy life. Life depends on experiences. So if I want happy life, it depends upon my experiences. So I have to have a lot of experiences, and majority of them, if not full, they must be happy experiences. Understood? Then we will try to find out how do we get an experience. Our quality depends upon quality and quantity of experiences. Now we will come to the factor, what is an experience and how does an experience happen? Suppose one of you are there, is in a place, you go to the most famous eating place, and there, let us say, you go and order, wait for a long time, and you get, let us say, your famous samosa or a cutlet. You have the samosa and the cutlet on your table, supplied by the bearer, and you are there. When you take that samosa or cutlet and put it into your mouth, then you will have samosa or cutlet experience. So for an experience to happen, you must have the object, the samosa or the cutlet, and you, when there is a link between you, the experiencer, subject, experienced object, both are there, and when there is a contact, you will get experience. So, when you, the experiencer, contacts the experienced samosa or the cutlet, you will have samosa or cutlet experience. So, for an experience to happen, there are two: the subject, you, and the object of experience, experience. Now, question is, here is one. Let us have, you are the experiencer here. You have this object. When you put it into your mouth, you get this experience. So there is both the subject and the object necessary. So number one, all of us want happy life. Life depends on experiences. Experience depends on two: the object outside and you, the subject. But both the object and you are necessary for an experience. But the hard fact is, same object does not give the same experience to all. Suppose, let us say, cigarette. For some, it is a heaven. But the same cigarette is intolerable. People try to get away. Now you have the latest, Ragini and Sanjana. Drugs. For them, that's a blissful experience. Drug. But does that give same experience to all? Some people go away. A cigarette. Or that means it is not the same object, does not give the same experience, because objects are same. The experiences are different. So the experiences, though it requires both, carefully, the object, the experience, and I, the experiencer, it more depends on me. Some of you might like coffee. Some of you may not. Some of you like vegetarian food, some particular item, the other may not like. It is not the object, though I agree with you. Object and subject, experienced object, experiencer, subject are necessary, but experiences depend more on the subject, experiencer. So our object, our experience depends more on the experiencer, subject. Carefully. We want happy life. Life depends upon experiences. Experiences depends on two: the object experienced and subject experiencer. It more depends on the experiencer, me, than the object. Then, question is, who is in me? The experiencer is who? We will go to that. Who is the experiencer? Generally, we said samosa or cutlet. When you put it into your mouth, you get experience. Then, question is it the sense organs that you experience? You have your eyes. It's called Pancha Jnanendriyas. Eyes, ear, nose, tongue, and skin. All of them are in our UP, Uttar Pradesh. Because we have the Madhya Pradesh very carefully built. These experiences, is it the sense organs that gives you experience? Carefully. Think. Is it the eyes which will experience the form? Is it the ears that experience the sound? Is it the nose which experiences the smell? Is it the tongue which experiences the taste? Is it the skin which experiences the touch? Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. These experiences, do we get? Does my five, these things, I get it? No. If eyes can see, I know a lot of people, if eyes alone can see, people would normally keep one eye in the house when they come to the office, so that they can have a suspicious husband will be wanting one eye to keep in the house on his wife or husband, both. It can be both. But eyes cannot see. That is why we see through the eyes, the form, through the ears, carefully, please listen to me carefully. Through the ears, I get experience of smell through the eyes. Some of you are not muted. Some of you are getting taste through the tongue. You experience touch through the skin. I am using the word through. It is like I see through the window. The window is not seeing. These openings, called the Golakayam in Sanskrit, they are not experiences. Through them I experience. Then, what is that which that each one of our is our mind? If our mind, it is the mind which experiences through the eyes. Minus the mind, no experience is possible. I remember I was after Carnegie training, when I was in that company in GEF in a senior position, I started my first management training in the year 1980, while I was working as a professional manager. And the first session was in a top first floor room of the training hall. And I had 30 people like this, a small group of 30 people. And from the podium, I went on giving 1.5 hour lecture, badabada, 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 badabada. At the end of it, I saw one person in a corner, his name I still remember, called Padmanabha. I asked him some questions about what I talked. He couldn't answer. Then I told him, Padmanabha, tell me, what did you get in the last 1.5 hours? Brr. Looking up and down, I realized nothing has gone in. I didn't want to disturb him in the class. I took him to my cabin and I told him, Padmanabha, I comforted him. I said, Padmanabha, I would like to know what happened here. Why? Then he said, sir, I am feeling shy. I can't tell you. You are a senior officer. I can't tell you. I said, no problem, Pa. He said, I am feeling shy. Don't feel shy. In my cabin, only you and me. Only 2 of us are there. Okay, yeah. Then after patting, he got it. Sir, shall I tell you what happened? Yeah. He asked me, sir, do you remember where I was sitting? Yeah, I remember. You were sitting in the last seat in the corner. Okay. Then he also said, sir, do you remember by my side there was a window? Yeah, I am seeing the window, yes. Then he said, sir, as you are talking, Padmanabha told me, he said, I looked out through the window, not me, he. Then what happened? I was curious to know what happened. There he said, sir, from the nearby village called Krishnayanapadya, a young girl of 18, 19, such a beautiful face. Those days, it was like Sridevi and Hema Malini. Such an attractive face. Sir, not only her face was attractive, her body was very, very shapely. It was like Miss Universe, Miss World. And I went on looking there. Afterwards, sir, I realized I am in your class. Then I thought, you would certainly not like it. Then, sir, I was only just looking at you like this from then onwards. Even though I was looking at you, I could not see you. I could not hear your words. Told Padmanabha. Friends, think. Why he was looking at me, but not seeing me? He was looking at me, but not seeing me. He was hearing, but not listening. Why? Because his eyes, ears, entire 5 foot 8.5 inch body was in the class. What was missing was the mind. His mind had gone out. Body was here, eyes, ears, all body was there, but the mind had gone out. When the mind goes out, there is no more experiences. Friends, this is very important. That is why I very, very strongly suggest to your university, all the courses people should compulsorily do MBA. Engineers do MBA, doctors do MBA, architects do MBA, science, commerce graduates do MBA. All of them should do MBA. Without MBA, the life does not work. They cannot be a good student. They cannot be a good professional. Whether you are in a teaching line or an engineer or a doctor, you need for high grade of efficiency MBA. What is MBA? Even MBAs that you give in the university, they need our MBA. What is that MBA? Mind-body alignment. I repeat, my MBA is mind-body alignment. If your mind is not aligned with your body, no experience. Think. So the real experiencer, yes, you are now listening. Who is, you are getting that experience of listening, not because of the ear, but because hopefully, in spite of this being online, hopefully I think that your mind is behind your ear, so you are not only hearing, but you are listening. So the real experiencer is our mind and intellect. Through eyes, through ears, through nose. Don't you know, many times you are in your family, a lot of beautiful dish would have been prepared, and unfortunately, suppose you have developed a habit of watching a TV and eating, and you are watching that match between Kings 11 and Delhi that happened yesterday, and you are watching, and it went to the super over. At that moment, you will not know what you have eaten, because your mind is there. Friends, the real experiencer in all of us is not the sense organs, it is our manas and buddhi, called the mind and intellect, the software inside us. Software, you understand? It is that which gets experiences through the hardware. This is the hardware. The software is inserted through the hardware, and the inputs come into the software, and the expression also is of the software, no doubt, through the hardware, hands, legs. So most important aspect of our experience is our mind. So we are coming to that issue. The real experiencer is not the sense organs, but it is the mind and intellect. Now we'll go back. All of us want happy life. Life depends upon experiences. Experience, there are two. Experienced object, the experiencer. The quality depends more on the experiencer, because different objects don't give the same. So I want life, happy life, depends on experiences. depends on experiencer, and the real experiencer is in my mind and intellect. It is here, the mind, intellect, our life, happiness or otherwise, depends more on our mind and intellect. So let us not try to find out for our happiness, because we know our life, our happiness depends not on anything outside, but purely dependent on my own intellect. There are lots and lots of people with lots of wealth, unhappy. People say, Seshadri, wealth is okay. It's not difficult to find out. What you will find out? Lot of people with lot of money, power, position, miserable. Or is it in the people? Some people have got very nice looking person, very like Sita-like person as the wife, or Rama-like person as the husband. But still, they are not happy. But there are some people, maybe in this gathering amongst you, there are some people who have got a Rakshasi or Rakshasa as your wife or husband. But still, are you not happy? There are people with miserable spouses, happy. There are some people with very ideal husband, ideal wife, miserable. And some people have Ravana and Kumbhakarna like children, like persons like their children. But still, we find them very good. So, ultimately, what are we going to know? Our happiness is not dependent on anybody outside or anything outside. It depends on my mind. We are, as long as we are trying to find out this searching happiness outside, you will never get. Unless we bring a change. This is a key tip I would like you to get. My happiness is not dependent on anybody. It is something like that. I want you to come with me and start seeing this beautiful situation. Those British days, there was a compartment, a first class compartment, and there we had, in the first class compartment, there were only 2 seats. In the first seat came a Seshadri, and Seshadri had a lot of money. I would like to come back to the sharing later on. I have stopped sharing so that we can see you. Yeah, I am talking of this railway compartment, first class compartment, British days. In that one seat was a Seshadri with lots and lots of money. To the only other seat came a thief. He came with the purpose of money. It was only 2 seats were there in the first class, cabin. And as they were going, this Seshadri had the habit, those days there was no checkbook and money buying, banks also were not there. He had carried all the money with himself. And he was the habit of counting money, keeping. Counting money, keeping. The thief was very, very happy. I thought I will keep small money, I have got huge. But he was an olden day thief. Olden day thieves had some ethics and values. He said, anyway, that ethics, they won't kill people for the sake of money. And when they were anyway, they were going to Delhi. Those days, Bangalore to Delhi was 2 nights. Anyway, we have got a lot of time, we will wait. And this Seshadri is counting, keeping, counting, keeping. The night came. Both of them slept. Midnight, when the thief opened his eyes, he saw Seshadri, that businessman, go to the attached toilet. When he went, the thief thought, this is the opportunity. And he, tore open the suitcase. It was not there. He ransacked the bed. Money was not there. Then he saw the pillow of Seshadri. It was not there. At that time, Seshadri came with a pancha and Lalu Prasad type raising. He could see the underwear inside, and he stopped him. He searched him. Money wasn't there. At 12 o'clock in the night, this thief is sweating. Then he said, Seshadri, maaf karna, please excuse me. I am a thief. Seshadri said, I knew, dear. They are very intelligent people, these businessmen and Seshadris. And he says, now I have got a doubt. I seem to be seeing you counting notes, keeping and all that. I came with the purpose of stealing money, Seshadri. Now I don't want money. I want this doubt to be clear. What? Did you have money? Do you still have money? Where is it kept? Then thief suspiciously looked. Then thief said, sir, we thieves are very, very ethical people. We do not become vachana brashtas. If I give word, I will stick on. We are more ethical than the most moral preaching people in this world. I have told you I don't want. Tell me, I have got this. Then Seshadri said, I knew, dear, when I go out, you will search all my belongings. I knew that you would search my bed, pillow, suitcase, even my shirts, coat, black coat, white jubba, kurta. He said, you know where? He took the money under the pillow of the thief. I had kept the money under your pillow and gone. That times you were still dozing. I kept the money and went there because I know you would not search within you. We are like that thief, my dear friends. We are trying to find out the source of our happiness outside. As long as you are trying to find out outside, let me guarantee you, you will never get. The tip is number one. The source of happiness is inside me only. And if you are trying to search for this happiness outside, guarantee it is not there. So we have to bring some alterations inside what? Not in your dress, not on your body. You go on changing your hardware, or some of us only try to change the cover on the hardware. Cover on the hardware, the dress. That doesn't serve you. The only thing is, if you want to be happy, search here. Bring some arrangements here. We are going to give you certain few 2-3 tips, and I can't give you more because it's a long session. It requires months for me to create happy people. But anyway, within I have another 30 minutes. I try to cover certain aspects. I come from a place called Gorur in Hassan district. This place, I want you to come with me and start seeing. Are you with me? There is a beautiful river Hemavati flowing. On the bank of the river, there is this beautiful Yoganarasimha Swami temple. I'm showing you my native place called Gorur, where I come from. A beautiful temple on the hill. And a few steps up, there is a temple. Opposite to that, there is a huge field. Whenever you have an opportunity, you go and see. Once when I go every year twice. Once when I went there, I saw that field. There was a high dais and beautifully decorated with banana plants and mango leaves and cereal lights and beautiful dais, a lot of chairs on the dais and beautiful chairs in the front. I asked the villagers, what is this for? This villager told me, sir, this area had a person, had a leader, and he had got elected and went. After some time, he remembered our place Gorur. He wanted us to organize one inaugural function. Okay. And this villager is telling me, and he said all these the village heads and all that, they started gathering and they wanted to find out what function to organize. They could not organize because schools were opened, hospitals were opened, first aid centers opened, labs are opened, seed distribution center opened, veterinary, all, even Sulabha Sauchalayas already opened. Nothing more. And when they were just searching, came to that place, my father's friend, Mr. Gopal Iyengar, my father is also a teacher. Gopal Iyengar came and he said, why, what are you struggling? Sir, this leader wants to come to our Guru. He wants one inaugural function and we are not finding. Then Mr. Gopal Iyengar, the teacher, said, don't bother, I will organize. Don't ask me what. You make all other arrangements. I will take care of everything. Make arrangements and ask him to come. Sir, today is that inaugural function. The villager has told me. And as he was telling me, the series of cars came with that, red, Z, escort vehicle front and the back. And as he came, and people received him with this, Nadaswaram, beep. And as he was coming, he asked, hey, what is that inauguration I have to do? The villagers were there. They did not know at all. The only person who knew was Mr. Gopal Iyengar. But he was missing. He said, I will make arrangements, and then missing. And suddenly they went onto the stage, one invocation over. At that time came this Gopal Iyengar with a silver vessel, Chambu they call it. He said, sir, come down. All these people went down into the river Hemavati, 8 steps down. As he went down, he gave this silver vessel, Chambu, to the dignitary. Can you mute it, please?
Content logo content.
Mute all. Mute all. I appreciate you self-mute yourself. Okay, this lady, I am not able to see that name, is unmuted. With a mask, unmuted.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead, sir.
Okay. Right. This man was given that vessel, and he said, sir, you fill water from the river Hemavati. He filled it up. And then he said, sir, slowly pour the water into the river. As he poured, he said, river Hemavati has been inaugurated by this great. And this man went to this stage and he said, I am a farmer. For me, the whole country, our farmers are like backbone. If the backbone is broken, person is gone. Similarly, if we don't take care of the farmers, the whole country cannot progress. My heart bleeds for farmers. In fact, when I heard that the farmers in my area don't have water, I was really, I could not eat for 3 days. I could not sleep. Tears coming from me. And he said, I wanted to do something. So I came here. In fact, he said, I had a pub to inaugurate in Delhi. I skipped it and I came here and I have inaugurated river Hemavati. This great leader, his father, grandfather, great-grandfather had learned swimming in that river. He says what? I inaugurated. This is called egoism. Carefully. I am coming to one important aspect. If you have this egoism, that I, you can never be happy. All of you have a similar ego, especially when something good happens, I. When something bad happens, no, not me. That's why success has got so many fathers. Anything successful, they'll say, I am responsible. Something goes wrong, he, you start pointing out. All of us have this called egoism. So if you want to be happy, my dear friends, get rid of this egoism. If you want to be happy, reduce it and eliminate it. So I have given you one tip. If you want to be happy, this is that which comes in the way of teamwork, the egoism. Work anywhere. That egoism not only prevents your efficiency at home, in the office, in the society, in the nation, in the world, but you become miserable. If you really want to be happy, get rid of this ego, I and I. One another aspect that I would like to bring to your attention is, I was with that company. We had a German collaboration, but I had one person, my own close friend, who stayed in Germany and stayed for a long time, made a lot of money, and started 7 industries in our Pina industrial estate, my good friend. And, he was converting the old type of machines, make them and sell them. And he also had a group of machine shops with huge machines. And once he had that ambition to have, those days, the latest Benz car. I'm talking of the year 1984. He paid 30 lakhs and got from latest model Benz from Germany. He loved it a lot. He was so much attached to that car. Now, one day, when we were, he wanted to drop me from Pina to my house in JP Nagar. It is a left-hand drive car, and we started coming. I am sitting on his right. He is driving. And when we were going, there was one hump. The moment it went in a hump, he got miserable. 34 lakhs, Benz car. Boom. And slowly, when we were going, there was a hump. When the car went on a hump, he became miserable. 34 lakhs, new car. And further, when we are going, suddenly one auto rickshaw come. They come from anywhere in India, from any side in Bangalore. And he had to suddenly apply the brakes. He became miserable. Pothole he suffered. Hump he suffered. Braking he suffered. Then I asked Lakshman, can I drive your car? See, he is so much attached. Can he give it to me? But I knew him since 1962. He said, okay, for only few minutes, Seshadri. Only for 3-4 kilometers, for 10 minutes. I said, okay, let me have at least that maja. So I started a left-hand drive car. Now my friend is sitting, Lakshman is sitting on my right. And when we are going, I am driving the car. And suddenly it went down in a pothole. I was very happy. Zing, I enjoyed the ride. And suddenly when a hump came, zing, it went. I was there also happy. Hump I enjoyed. And like one vehicle came, I suddenly had to brake. And when I applied, I still remember that happened 36 years back. That beautiful feeling that I got when I applied my new Benz car with good suspension, as though I am in a cradle. I enjoyed the pothole. I enjoyed the hump. I enjoyed braking. But he was suffering. Why? For him, my car, 34 lakhs. It is, but I enjoyed because it is his car. Are you understanding? His car. I am temporarily for a few minutes I am driving. This is an aspect that you must develop in life. When you are getting attached, carefully, very important point I am trying to deliver. Take it, if necessary, write down. If you are attached to something, you will never enjoy. He was attached to the car, he suffered. For me, his car. I am a temporary custodian. I have to give the key back after 5 or 10 minutes. Similarly, in your life, take it like that. Take that. None of these things belong to me. All these things belongs to you, Lord. Lord is the owner. I am a temporary custodian. He has given me some time. You enjoy anything. All the things, carefully, you add all the things. Your car, house, bank balance, people. You are a temporary custodian. Whenever he may take away anything or anybody from you, carefully. But thought to yourself, none of them are mine. all belongs to you. With this attitude, if you start living your life, you will have a happy life. Don't get attached to your chair also. I am the chancellor, the chair. You will be miserable. I am the chairman. Attached to the chair, you become miserable. Don't get attached to the position. Don't get attached. My house, my car. Not only that, even with the people also, you must have, it is like this. I do not know whether you know in that area. We have got the jackfruit. Jackfruit, jackfruit, when you open it, people apply oil so that it won't stick. People apply oil to their hands so it won't jackfruit. So your life should be like a jackfruit. Don't get attached to anything. Don't get attached not only to things but also people. Even with your wife or husband, carefully. With your wife or husband or your children, you must have a detached attachment. If you are attached to people also, you suffer. Today, when you go home tonight after the program, you go with oil on you. Don't wear the physical oil. Mentally get detached with your wife also. The attachment is one which makes you miserable. I am not saying don't enjoy the life, enjoy all things, but never say I, number one, and mine. These are the two things that makes you miserable, my dear friends. And so what have you written? Number one, happiness depends on, not on the outside, but on me. That depends not on outside things, but it depends on me. And here also, it more depends on, not on others, but on me. Here again, my own mind and intellect. So if you are, number one, you have made a resolution, my happiness does not depend upon anything or anybody. It depends on my mind. Now, I am going, there are a lot of things to share, but I am going to, hopefully you are able to see the screen, that they are able to see the screen.
Yes,
there?
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, I am going to give you certain, so number one tip I have given is number one, don't have egoism. I and I. Practice from today. Don't remember our great leader who inaugurated River Hemavati. I. No. Then don't say mine. Remember that my friend who was attached to the Benz car. Now, I am going to give you certain tips on how to be happy with, how to be peaceful and happy. These are extracts from Dale Carnegie's book on whose basis we do this program. Number one, if you want to be happy, flood your mind with thoughts of peace, courage, health, hope, and prayer. Not chanting Shanti, 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 but inside your thoughts. If our happiness depends upon what kind of thoughts. If you flood your mind with thoughts of peace, the other disturbing thoughts won't come. And fill it with courage. There are a lot of things which are happening. Talk to yourself, what is causing me unhappiness? I will be able to face it. Develop courage. And health also is very, very important, my dear friends. Health also is in the mind. If you think you are healthy, you are healthy. Flood that mind carefully. Very, very important. I have done it with my life. I am now almost 73. I have never had any health issues for last 4 years back. I did a 91-day continuous program in different areas. No Sunday holiday. But there was no danger. I have been doing this, not a single day I have lost because of ill health. Health is in the mind. Number one, if the mind, most of the ailments are psychosomatic, connected with the mind. Even this COVID you can overcome when you flood with thoughts of health, 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 health. I am healthy, I am healthy, I am healthy. Believe me, I have tried it. Miracles will happen. Once I had, very rarely it comes, I had some shoulder pain. I went on without taking a tablet. I went on suggesting, yes, this shoulder is becoming all right. It is all right. Believe me, it became. There is a lot of power of the mind, which we will discuss later on. Health, hope. Yes, whenever you have a problem, there could be a problem, but that problem will go away. All the whatever situations that have happened to you, the challenges that have happened to you, which at this moment is not a situation, is not a problem, is a crisis for you, and that will not be permanent. It will go away. You see, I want to tell you one issue, a particular case of, I have been training these students of RV College since 1996 till 2018, 22 years non-stop. We have trained about 2,000 students every year. My team is there. Now, when one of those, one student of RV, he was good. He was the son of a big businessman, and he wanted to go to US for MS. He went to the father and said, Dad, I want to go. He said, very good. I have a lot of money. You can go. He said, Dad, I want to borrow some loan from Canara Bank. And he said, I got a lot of money. Why do you bother? No, Dad, I want to be on my own. Any amount of persuasion, he didn't take money. Then his father took a ring from his hand and, come on, go son. He said, okay, I am going to put you this ring. Okay? Only when there is serious difficulty, you can't bear, then you take out and then toss it up. This man did not understand what is this father doing. He went there, he did his MS, and then he did his PhD there and got a good job. And after 5-6 years, he along with 4 other friends started an enterprise. And they were employing almost 1,000 people. It's a big in US. And then there was, you might remember, there was a recession. He had owned a lot of properties, real estate, he had a lot of shares and all. But recession happened, real estate collapsed, banks collapsed, insurance companies collapsed, and the shares gone, and he had to sell all. At that time, the other 4 friends somehow deserted him. He was alone. He had to sell even his personal property, nothing. He was on the street. He didn't tell his father. Then he went to the river in US. He was about to jump. At that moment, he got reminded what his dad said. What did he say? In case of that difficulty, take out the ring I have given you and then toss it up. When he took out and tossed it up like that, what? There was something written in black letters. What does it say? Remember, write it down, my dear friends. It had written in black letters, even this will pass away. Even this will pass away. Even this will pass away. Then he thought, hey, my dad has got a message to me. The challenge I am getting now, which I am looking now as a crisis, not even a problem, but can be different. He went back to his room, 2-3 days. He had learned yoga and meditation. Friends, very, very important. These techniques of pranayama, yoga, meditation will give you both material success and ultimately happiness. He was sitting down, he was calm, he didn't get upset. And then 3 days later, the bank came to him. He said, we would like to help you. You know, we are in this difficulty. We would like to help you. He said, I got nothing to pledge. He said, no problem. We have a track record. They supported him. And within 2 years, he was up again. This helped him. What is that? Hope. So whenever your happiness and peace is getting disturbed because of a challenge, remember this rule. Be hopeful and always have prayer. Prayer, don't be selfish. Don't ask for yourself. Don't say, give me this, give me that. Don't beg him. If you are asking him, give me this, give me that, you are calling that Lord a fool. He knows what to give, what not to give. Pray for others. Sarve janaha sukhino bhavantu. Samasta sanmangalani bhavantu. That should be your prayer. And one of the reasons why you get this thing is enemies. You make enemies. You hate somebody because somebody has done something wrong, according to you. And because of the enmity, what will happen? You hate somebody, the hater never suffers. The hated never suffers. Hater alone will. If you hate somebody, if you have enmity to somebody, you suffer. So if you want to be peaceful, if you want to be happy, love that person who, according to you, deserves to be hated. Today is your another action plan. All of you have got one enemy. Either a person who came in the way of your career, a person who cheated your family of properties, or a person who caused a lot of imbalance in your house. Such person, love him. Love him not because, but in spite of. That is the way of becoming peaceful and happy. And expect ingratitude. You do something good to somebody, in turn you would expect gratitude. In Kannada we have two words, Krutagnyata, Krutagnata. Krutagnya is gratitude. Krutagna is ingratitude. When you do something, I don't know what, I made him all that, but he spoiled. It happens. You do help some people, they try to prevent you, spoil you. Don't expect gratitude for the good things you do to others. On the other hand, you do good things. In turn, don't expect gratitude. Expect him to have ingratitude. Then only you will be peaceful and happy. And ultimately, I'll come to, I have got 10 more minutes. Ultimately, you have to have thought is in the mind. The happiness is in the mind. Bring the quality, quantity, change the quality. And if you are able to have a thoughtless state, which we'll try to reach now in 10 minutes, you will be absolutely peaceful. Now I want you to, we'll take you through a small exercise. Please sit straight. Sit straight. Hopefully I have stopped saying, okay. Hands comfortably on your thighs. With posture called Jnana Mudra. This is a mudra. This will help you a lot. You make a ring out of the thumb and the forefinger. The three fingers down. Pick it up. Sit straight. Vertebral column straight. Slowly close your eyes. Don't open the eyes till I ask you. Whatever be the temptation, don't open your eyes for any reason on the earth. Now mentally keep your vertebral column straight, upright. Slowly start relaxing the various parts of the body. Relax your feet, right and the left. Relax your right and the left ankle mentally. Relax your calf muscles, right and left. Relax your knees. You are doing a process called thought massaging. I would advise you to massage mentally, don't move the body. And then also see start believing that part is healthy. First relax, see the functioning. Make a suggestion, it is becoming healthy. And thank the Lord for giving you that beautiful part, each part. Count your blessings. Relax your right and the left thighs, the genitals. Find a point inside your stomach. What a beautiful things are happening. The food that you put in, all those things are getting digested. What is required for the bone, for the muscle, and all is getting, oh, what a thunder. Thank you, Lord. I was thinking, I don't have this, I don't have that. What a beautiful digestion system I have. Thank him, thank him. Look at your lungs. When the air goes in, lungs are expanding, lungs are contracting as the air comes. goes out. What a beautiful, your lungs are functioning beautifully. What a treasure. Worth millions and trillions of dollars. And look at your heart, working non-stop, a machine of the size of the fists, doing such a beautiful job. Relax your heart. Thank the Lord. That is in even crores and crores of rupees people give you, you won't give that. There are kilometers of veins inside your body. A small few millimeters cost few lakhs. Look at the treasure Lord has given you inside. Count your blessings. Relax your shoulder to the right hand fingers, the left hand shoulder to the left hand fingers, please. Relax. Relax your throat. Relax your chin. Relax your lips. Get a beautiful smile on your lips. Relax your nostrils. Relax your eyeballs and the eyelids. The two eyes, the portion between the two eyebrows, the place of the third eye, the antar chakshu, the jnana chakshu. Relax your forehead, please. Relax the back portion of your body. Start from bottom of the backbone where Kundalini Shakti is dormant. All the nerve centers slowly climb up. Our backbone will become straight. Beautiful. Relax. You have relaxed all parts of the body. Come out of the body and watch your body from the front, from the right, and from the left. Let go. From the right, from the left, all parts of the body. See around, go to the ceiling of the hall, watch yourself from the top. Now, let us have, this is your Veshti Sharira. Let us have the Samashti world. Go up, you're in a space rocket, see the building where you are sitting, see the town, see the state, see the country, see the whole earth. You look down, it is turning on its own, tilting, going around. Up go, your entire solar system is looking like a small speck of dust. Go up, go up, go up, go up. You are not trillions of light years away. So many solar systems. The world is so vast. After all, in that, our solar system is not even a speck of dust. If our solar system is not even a speck of dust, what about our earth? The whole, when you see this, you will get what is called as Chitta Vishalata. Slowly start coming down. Come to our earth. Pass through the clouds. Come below at your favorite hill resort, your favorite hill station. That calm, serene place, full of greenery. Beautiful river is flowing nearby. Full of greenery. Beautiful river. Birds are chirping. You are there undisturbed by anybody. No vehicles to disturb you, no persons to disturb you. Sit there and relax. Relax. My body is relaxed. My mind is relaxed. I am sitting in a place undisturbed by anybody. Nothing to disturb me. Visualize a blue sky now. Blue visualization makes you peaceful and happy. Against the blue background, visualize your favorite Lord. Look at your Lord from foot to the head. Start looking at your Lord's face. Now reduce it. Start looking at your Lord's smiling lips only. At this moment, may your face be calm. Let there be smile on your lips. With a calm face, smile on your lips. Go on looking at your Lord's smiling lips. If you don't have a Lord of a form, you can choose a symbol A cross if you are a Christian, a crest of a moon if you are a Muslim. Your favorite Lord's smile, or a symbol, or an ideal. You can keep a lamp. Go on having. This is called one thought. Your attention is with one thought. Your Lord's smiling lips, or a symbol, or an ideal. One thought. This is called 1 minus 1 million. Billions of thoughts will be disturbing you. Your professional thoughts, your family thoughts, your health disturbance, wealth problems. So many are disturbing you. It is making you mad. Your peace and happiness is getting disturbed. Now, to get rid of these disturbing thoughts, I am holding my attention to one thought carefully. One thought to the exclusion of million. It's called 1 minus 1 million. One thought only. Your Lord's smiling lips. May your face be calm. Let there be smile on your lips, compulsory. With a calm face. Smile on your lips. One thought. I am giving you some time so that you continue to have only one thought. Now and then, some thoughts will come. Again, hold on to that single thought. Hold on to one thought to get rid of the millions of thoughts which is disturbing your peace and happiness. One thought. Continue to hold your attention to one thought. May your face be calm. Let there be smile on your lips. With a calm face, smile on your lips. Hold on to one thought. Now remove that single thought and try to experience Ananda, bliss. Yes. You are now in a thoughtless state. Thoughtless state is a state of supreme peace, supreme bliss. Paramashanti, Paramanemmadi, Paramananda. Bliss state, far superior than all the pleasures. Thoughtless state. As though you are in deep sleep, but far superior than deep sleep is the state of relaxation you are in. You are now not awake, echarailla, awake. You are not in dream, swapna. You are not in deep sleep, jagrat, swapna, sushupti. Waking dream and deep sleep, echara, kanasu, ide. You have gone beyond that. You are now in a thoughtless state. You are now in a state of samadhi. The state of bliss. Ananda. If you want Ananda, enjoy this. Bliss. This is far superior than deep sleep in relaxation. Try to have long experiences. Even this happiness does not depend upon anything or anybody. Thoughtless state. First, you are going to reduce the quality, quantity, and the direction of the thoughts. Reduce the quantity, improve the quality, change the direction. One thought. Then remove the thought. Experience thoughtless state. So thus, you practice it longer in your daily practices. Come back to the life. I will count 10 to 1. 10, get back into this world. 9, get back into your seat in which you are in. 8, come back into the body. 7, shake your head a little. 6, move your shoulders. 5, move your thighs. 3, move your feet. With both the hands, squeeze your thighs and knees. Rub your hands. Wipe your face. And then slowly open. Krishna. Thank you very much, Dr. Shambhalingappa.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your wonderful session, which you have almost holded all our participants. And now the questions have started coming in, sir. The first question is from Dr. M.N. Ishwarappa. He asks a question. Experiences happen in life. Then based on experience, we decide the objects. Then we are happy. Is it right, sir?
No, happiness does not depend on anything. It is not the objects will never give. This is called in spirituality, we call as dependent pleasure you get. What we want is independent happiness. Anything dependent on something, that will come and go. So then I suffer. So the dependent pleasure is not going to give us long-lasting happiness. Our happiness is independent, does not depend, no objects at all.
Sir, there is one more question by Alianaz. She asks, sir, spiritual growth is necessary to be happy?
Absolutely. It is not that mechanical ritual worship. Religion and spirituality is different. People mistake, spirituality. Spirituality, there is no conflict. There could be religious practices which could be different. And all religions lead to spirituality. Ultimately, the purpose of all religions of the world, whether it is Islam or Christianity and all that, ultimately is to make you happy. That is common. And it is something like this. We all sleep. When you sleep, is there a difference in that bliss of a rich man, of a poor man, or a beggar, or a king, or a Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, or Christian? No. The happiness is same. So that is the spirituality. It does not depend upon rituals of any religion, but they will help us to purify ourselves.
Sir, the questions are pouring in, sir. This is the last question because we are running out of time. Sir, can you please explain how physical and mental health are related?
Yeah, very nice question. In fact, we say disease is not ease with the mind. Most of the ailments, all of you know, is psychosomatic. Even the stomach ulcers, the migraine, the stroke, the heart attack, all of them are connected with the mind. When the mind is disturbed, you become sick. In fact, almost all the physical ailments are caused by mental disturbances. If you learn this art of mind control, you'll be able to improve your health.
Sir, last question, sir. This is asked by Miss Dalmi Veri. Some people stay happy irrespective of any situation. How is it that?
Simple. Today I told you, it happens in perfectly, absolutely undisputable statement. My happiness does not depend. In fact, it is the other way. More and more wealthy, powerful people, they suffer. But it is not that you should be poor to be happy. No, yeah, carefully. You can have wealth, power, position. They are two independent issues. Success and happiness are not related to each other. It purely depends on me.
So thank you very much. Thanks now all the participants. Now I request all the participants to join the inaugural session sharp at 11 o'clock. Afterwards, after the inaugural session, you can take a break and please join us for the second session that will commence from 12 noon onwards. Thank you very much. Sir, thank you very much for spending and giving your valuable suggestions and answering to our participants' question. Thank you very much.
Thank you. If you can pull in the questions and send it to me. We can send the replies to you. And you can share in the slide I have given my phone number, my email, and all that. They can contact me. Sir,
one more thing, sir. Participants are requesting for sharing the PPT, sir. Can you just share it so that we can, at the end of the sessions, we can also send it to all our participants?
I'll send it across to you.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Please join the inaugural session, which is going to commence in a couple of minutes. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸರಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ.